Grand rising, grand noon, grand evening, wherever you are in the world. You are grand and every day is your rising. I don't know how to love myself. People aren't really honest with themselves. Loving yourself is a journey. Me, I'm on that journey. And what a lot of people don't realize is that loving yourself is coming into a truth. It's not necessarily just there. You're not necessarily born with the innate knowing of how to love yourself. Loving yourself, I feel, is an extension or an expression of your environment. I hope I'm not covering the mic again. And some of us don't know what loving yourself actually is. We know the words, we know what it means, but we don't know what it means. We don't know the internal feeling of knowing the love of oneself. I spent many a year thinking I love myself, and I don't. That doesn't mean to say that I don't love myself. It just means that I didn't love myself because I didn't know the innate feeling of loving oneself. I love myself to the fact of if I feel for a hot cup of tea or I have a bellyache, to make myself a hot cup of tea to help soothe that bellyache. That kind of love. But the kind of loving, knowing and walking away from a toxic relationship or energies that do not serve you well, that is a lovable knowledge that you come into. It's gradual. You grow into it. So many people can tell you to love yourself, and it's easier said than done. First, you have to want to love yourself. And to want to love yourself, you have to like yourself. And if you don't like yourself, you need to realize you don't like yourself. And then you need to ask yourself, why don't I like myself? And then you need to rectify that and try and do things to help you start liking yourself. And once you start liking yourself, you're on the path of beginning to love yourself. But alas, I'm on that journey myself. Who am I to talk? Like I said, I don't love myself. I'm not going to sit here and try and tell you how to operate. Only you can do that. Just know that loving yourself and loving yourself are two different things. And you need to ask yourself, why don't you love yourself? If you come into the realization that you don't love yourself. And then you need to backtrack, and move on forward. Start moving on forward. Start pushing forward. Start loving yourself. But family, I'm gonna leave it there. Peace, love, and progress. I love you. Bye bye.